Ah, Jabba. Isn't it beautiful? Wave by to 47K on our way down to 30K. Yeah, Savvy, it's beautiful. I can't wait to get a 30K. We're both gonna be so rich. Thank you for the tip, Savvy. Guys, strap up. We're going to 30K. We are going to 30K, guys. Savvy said. What's going on, guys? Quick little intro there as we got people calling for 30K again. They're calling for 30K. But what's going on? We have a little bit of an interesting thing going on. We have the Bitcoin Dominance, guys, that we're going to talk about today. Bitcoin Dominance doing some interesting things going into today. We're coming back down once again. We're inching closer and closer and closer to that support line, which could signal an alt season. Even though we kind of said that going backwards hat today. I'm feeling a rally. Today. I don't know why. I'm feeling a rally today, but we're going backwards hat. We could, maybe, like we've been saying, have an alt season going inside of our giant alt year that we pretty much had in the general grand scheme of things. But nevertheless, let's jump on into it. I hope you guys had a fantastic Monday. The worst day of the week, in my opinion. Monday's the worst day of the week. Let me know if you guys agree with me in the chat, if you guys do think that Monday is the worst day of the week. I think it easily is. I definitely think it easily is. If Jabba wins a short to 30K, then I'm demanding he starts TA videos. Listen, if he does, hey, we're all going to be it together. But guys, I first wanted to touch on the Bitcoin Dominance real quick is coming back down to test these lows. We actually broke that low here on the daily very, very quickly, right? Very, very quickly. We actually tapped that low. We're got back above it right now, but is it going to hold? That's the question. I don't know. If we close today where we are, that's going to be the lowest daily close. Let me actually update the close here. That's going to be the lowest daily close for the Dominance since, if you go back all the way in time, the lowest daily close since April of 2018. We've kind of said if this 39.55 level breaks, we're probably going to see a pretty big run for altcoins. We're kind of seeing it today. We're seeing Chainlink, right? Chainlink up to 23.65. Give a like for Chainlink finally moving without Bitcoin. You got Bitcoin dropping and you got Chainlink going up. Usually every time that Chainlink tries to dump, Bitcoin says,
nope.
And I sit there and I'm so confused every single time because, I'm getting so excited for Chainlink finally going up and Bitcoin always ruins the day. But Chainlink is coming up to the $24, up about pushing 8.5% today, almost today. So that's pretty good. I'll take that all day for Chainlink. We'll look at Chainlink a little bit, coming up shortly. Let's focus on BTC. We got a lot of charts to look at. We got a lot of interesting stuff to look at today. I gathered a whole bunch of hopium, okay? And I don't think this is just hopium. We have a ton of stuff to go over today. I kind of went off with some of the stuff I went off of, but we have a ton of hopium to go over today, a ton of charts to go over today. Should be a good stream in my opinion, so make sure you guys smack up that like button for the YouTube algorithm. All right, let's try to hit 62K subs today too, so make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new. Let's not waste any more time and jump into it too. So Bitcoin came all the way back down to about 45,800 and got a bounce once again off our green box of support. What's our famous saying? Another day, another 47K. We're not quite at 47K, but we're sitting at 46.5, which is close enough in my opinion, right? Which is close enough. But if you see here, we've came back to this level now 5 times, right? Literally came back to this level, actually 6 times. We came to this green box and tested as support. So far, so good in the 4 hour. This 4 hour candle, actually, as we come back down and test, looks like it's about to form a bullish hammer on the 4 hour right here, which could possibly push us back to the upside. I'm liking the look of this 4 hour candle for a reversal back to the upside. Doesn't mean we're going to go to the moon, right? It just could mean that we could get some type of short-term rally back up to test some of these higher resistance levels and see if we can get back over them. But 4 hour, so far so good, still holding the support. We're still in our range at the end of the day. I'm still seeing a lot of fear on Twitter, a lot of fear on YouTube. Everyone's scared right now, guys. I will say it again. I didn't recompile it today. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I was looking, you know, I watched George's video today. I watched a couple different people's videos today, and I went into the comment section just to see what the sentiment is. Holy crap. I'm not kidding when I say this. I'm not saying this just to push a narrative. I have not seen this much negativity and this much bearishness and this much disbelief that Bitcoin can go higher since March of 2020. I'm not kidding. It's worse than it was in the summertime. Every single comment is, well, I don't know how Bitcoin's going to go higher. There's no catalyst. La, 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 la. I'm seeing this over and over and over again. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's so much bearishness in the general grand scheme of things right now. You know, it's absolutely insane. I'm going to show you guys why we shouldn't be bearish. And we're really just in a range. And the general bearishness is absolutely ridiculous right now. Absolutely ridiculous. Daily is the same thing. We're kind of struggling to get back over the 200-day EMA right now, which is currently sitting at about 47,855. Kind of struggling to get back above that right now, but general, you know, it's the same thing, right? We're stuck between 52K and 45K, just bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down. Nothing's really changed there, right? I'm not going to harp on things that we talk about every single day, like some certain people that talk about the same damn thing every day, which, you know, we do sometimes here, because there's not really new things to talk about every day. But, you know, we're still just stuck above 45K. Until we break 45K, or it's really 45.5. I mean, there's not really much to panic about, in my personal opinion. Daily just still in the range, even though we're at the lower side, right? It's always more scary when you're at the lower side of the range, right? So you're always getting hyped, like, strap up, we're going to the damn moon, right?
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Strap up, we're going to the moon when we're on the top side. But the bottom side, we're all scared, right? There's so much negativity we're on the bottom side, and I get it, right? It's not easy to stomach it, especially when you bought up here. It's not easy to stomach this, right? It's not easy to stay calm in times like this because you're always thinking of the worst case scenario. You're always thinking that you can just dump down to oblivion here, right? You're always just thinking that consistently. So, you know, I get it. But at the same time, you know, how many times have we seen, you know, the market makers want to do a certain thing, right? They're trying to scare you in this range. You know, now, if we go back to the 4-hour chart, or actually, let's go to our Giordano Inu fractal here real quick. And this is going to kind of tie into the first thing I want to talk about here. Look at the Giordano Inu fractal, guys. And this is basically our fractal from the summertime, right? To me, the big market makers, the whales, are doing the exact same thing, trying to push out the same sentiment that was going down in the summertime. Look at how perfectly this fractal continues to play out. It's almost ridiculous at this point. It's almost ridiculous. Give me a prayer emoji, right? Give me a como sa. Give me a prayer emoji, just like this, if you think that this is ridiculous how this is playing out. To me, it's absolutely ridiculous. If we actually take this down, look at how the price action is respecting it. It's honestly incredible how it's you know, we're right here in the range. You guys can see we had the big dip, and now we're kind of rolling over here, just like we did here. And I think that's kind of where we are. We're kind of in this range right here. I know a lot of people are probably expecting, you know, I'm seeing a lot of people, you know, calling for a wick off accumulation, which, you know, it was back in the summertime, but people are calling it way too early. I don't think that we're at the spring yet. People are calling for the spring, but I do think we're generally right in this level right here. We're right in this level right here. Give me the prayer emoji. We're having some hopium today, all right? We're not being negative. We're not negative Nancy's on this channel like some people I know calling for 3K on the most bullish asset of all time. We're not doing that crap, okay? That's not what we do here. We zoom out, we focus on what we can focus on, and that's about it, right? We're not looking at the hourly time frame. I'm done looking at the hourly time frame. This is another rant, guys.
Rant alert.
I think another reason why people get so emotional in this market is because they just stare at the 1 hour time frame, man. They stare at the 1 hour, they stare at the 30-minute, and it just looks so bearish on those time frames. It just clouds your mind of what's really going on here. So if we look at this, I think we're right about right here. And we could, you know, kind of like we said, this could go on to the end of January, right? So we could see another 3-4 weeks of sideways action. I know that sounds terrible, right? I know that sounds absolutely terrible. I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit here for another, you know, 3 weeks and talk about the same thing. But hey, it is what it is. That's part of being in crypto and the part of, you know, what gets us to the promised land, just like we did back here. Now, if we go and look, where is my little chart? my little chart. Here it is. All right. You got people calling and saying that we're at the spring. Okay. I do not think that we're at the spring. If we look here, oh, my big head's in the way. Hold on. My big head. Hold on. Let me move my big head. It's not as big as Jabba's head. If Jabba's head was up here, you guys wouldn't be able to see crap. Jordan, stop making fun of my head. You can see. Stop making fun of my head. It's not that big. If you look here, let me move my head real quick, and then we can zoom in. You can see right here, right here. This guy's calling and saying that we're at the spring. I do not think that we're at the spring, right? I do not think that we're right here. All right, I think that's way too early to say that if this does end up being some wick off accumulation, right? Obviously, it's a meme at this point, but you know, if it does end up being a wick off accumulation, I don't think we're right here. I think it's more likely that we are at this range right here on the wick off, because you know we obviously got one high, we got two, and we've got a higher high. Right, I think we're at this first low. I do not think that we are at the spring just yet, and that matches the Giordano Inu fractal, right? That matches the Giordano Inu fractal, where we still have one time to come round over, have the spring. Look at this thing. Don't make any jokes in the chat. I know you guys. Why do I always draw this stuff? Why does it always come out like this? I don't even try to do it, okay? But we round. We round over, right? And then we get the spring and push it back to the upside. I think that's more likely there, right? And if we go back over to the Giordano Inu fractal, that's kind of what the Giordano Inu fractal is saying too, right? We have one more time to come up, round over, and then have the spring. It makes way too much sense. It makes way too much sense to do that, in my opinion, for the BTC chart, right? I think everyone can kind of see what I'm talking about there. You got people calling for the spring way too early. Do not get fooled at the spring way too early. That's what we did. That's what we did in the summertime, right? We got fooled a little bit. Everyone was saying that this was the spring way too early, right? Everyone was saying this was the spring right here. And then we ended up rolling over one more time and coming up. I think we're going to get that one more rollover, and then we're going to move back to the upside in the next couple weeks, right? I don't think it's going to happen right away. I will say that, okay? I don't think it's going to happen right away. Small peeps. I don't know why I always draw that, man. Every single time I always draw them. Denise said those are cherries. They're pretty good cherries to me. Pretty good cherries to me. Harmony 1's going off too. We'll talk about Harmony 1 coming up in a second, guys. But Harmony 1 is having itself a day. Let me tell you. And we talked about Harmony 1 on the channel yesterday. I said that Harmony 1 had a great setup on the charts. What do you know? Harmony 1 breaks the resistance today and is off to the upside. I'm super bullish on Harmony 1 right now. I told you guys I accumulated a couple days ago, back down around 25 cents. And it's probably some of you guys probably got in way earlier. I asked the Discord, some of you guys got in at like 5 cents, 3 cents, 15 cents. You guys are absolutely killing it with Harmony 1 right now. We'll take a look at that coming up shortly though. What else do I want to look at here? What else? Just to kind of repeat, like I said, I don't want to repeat too much today. I just want to look at some kind of new stuff today. But the weekly RSI upwards trend line, another thing that's pointing to us being somewhere close to a bottom, right? Somewhere close to a bottom. We could still have a wick on the weekly lower, right? Me saying these things, I want to preface this, guys. Me saying this does not mean that we can have one more shakeout to the downside. That's certainly possible here. If we go down to 42K, I don't expect us to stay there very long. I would expect that to be a wick and for us to get back to our current range. But it's still possible for us to go back down to that 42K range, in my opinion. But our our weekly RSI support level is coming up there, right? 1, 2, 3, and now we actually double bottomed here on that RSI here. So kind of like how we did in the summertime, actually, very, very similar. So let's see if that also acts as a bottom. So that's kind of two things we looked at: possible wick off accumulation, possible RSI support line on the weekly time frame that's been keeping us up since the bear market bottom back in 2018. Okay, that's another thing that we have there, right? We got a ton of things today. I am super bullish on today's stream. Super bullish on today's stream. Once again, if you guys are super bullish on today's stream, let me know in the chat by doing one of these. Okay, one of these. Not one. Don't be a bear today. Okay, don't be a bear today, please, please.
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
We got too many of those guys. We got Dale. We got who else is in there? Robert, we got Robert Harrell in there. We got everyone in there. Too many bears in the chat. Okay, we need some more bulls. We need some balls. We need some diamond balls. Okay, as always, we need the diamond balls.
My cojones are rock hard.
No bears. Anyways, another thing, okay, that we can look at here. The daily, the giant daily ascending triangle. Okay, that's really been playing out since November of 2020, I should say. Look where we're at right now, too. Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're vegan. Okay. We're also at that support level on this, where we've got multiple touches to the upside, too. We actually got 2 down here, right? 1, 2. Came up, bounced off it in the summertime, right? Bounced off of it right here in the beginning of December. And now we're sitting right at that support line again, right? And we're actually kind of also having a little double bottom on that support line again right here. So another thing that's kind of showing us that we might get some support. And I do think that this is going to be something that's playing out. Now, like we said, we could see a little bit of a shakeout, right? We could see, based off our fractal, right? Based off of, wick off accumulation, we could see, a thing where we kind of come back up here, roll over, have a wick, little low, scare everyone, everyone's scared. And then we get back up, right? Now you probably expect something like this to play out over the course of Q1, right? Get everyone all panicky a couple more times before we eventually break to the upside. I see something like this playing out over the course of Q1. Like I said, guys, no one really knows what's going to happen, okay? This is all just speculation. I always want to preface that. I have no idea what's going to happen, right? You have no idea what's going to happen, right? No one. Satoshi doesn't even know what's going to happen. He probably could change the price the way we want it to be honest. Satoshi could definitely change the price, but that's really what I expect over Q1, man. Up, down, in this sort of what we have left of this ascending triangle, though these typically do like to break 75% of the way through. And 75% of the way through, I will repeat, guys, is the end of January, right? So another thing that's pointing to the end of January. Let me, where is it? Here it is. I still got to get used to this. I mean, everything's all over the place, man. Warning, shots fired. I'm still getting used to this little thing here, guys. Have some patience with me, okay? And if random sounds go off randomly, I apologize. Still bugging it out. I need to turn up my volume, by the way. There we go. But anyways, what else do we have? We talked about the dominance, how we're coming up right on support. One more thing, the others dominance, right? So this takes away Bitcoin, ETH, and a few top alts. What do we got here? So if you guys are in altcoins, I'm playing the pump music for you because this could be bullish for altcoins. You are getting, as of right now, a break of the weekly wick high from May 20 or May 17th, right? The top of the market. We are breaking that to the upside right now. Let's play a pump song. Let's go. This is bullish for altcoins. So if you're in altcoins, this is super bullish for you, right? 18% on this. If we took a simple fib. I mean, I don't know how valid you want to take Fibonacci's on other dominance, but if we were to take that, I mean, if you're in Bitcoin, you might not like this, but that doesn't mean that Bitcoin's going to go down necessarily. If we were to just take a simple fib, like I said, it's the dominance. So you're sort of just you're doing some dubious speculation, as you would say. Hold on, let me we're doing some dubious speculation here. Let me bring out my good friend Ben Cowan. Come on, Ben, let's do some dubious. Where is he? Hold on, I gotta find it, guys. Where is it? There it is. Come on, Ben. All right, guys, let's do some dubious speculation. So if we were to do some dubious speculation on the market, right? in the cryptoverse. You can see that we should simply get a move up to the 2.618, up at the 25, 26% level. Now, this is very, very dubious, and we know we like to be very, very dubious on this channel, right? This is obviously pure speculation. I don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. But I do think that 25, 26 should be coming just based off the technicals, right? Very, very dubious indeed. But I do think we're going to see approximately from our previous low about a 45% gain on the other's dominance, okay? Very, very dubious. Now, obviously, if you guys want to join the premium trading group, make sure you guys... I forget what he says. Oh, man. I forget what he says besides that. Let me fix my hair. There we go. But very, very dubious. 45% gain on the dominance. You know, let's see if that plays out. But that is actually very, very bullish. Another thing with the dominance that we're sort of looking at here, with the Bitcoin dominance breaking down, this could be a sign that could be very, very bullish for altcoins. So we'll keep this up here too. But that's just another thing. I actually wanted to just touch on a few things here. This is actually, I saw this from Team Underground. If you guys don't know who he is, he used to make videos. I follow him on Twitter. Shout out to him. But he actually noticed this very, very interesting correlation. So the left chart here is the US government bonds 10-year yield chart, okay? And the right chart is obviously ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan, Bitcoin, okay? Now, what usually happens here is the Bitcoin chart, or the government bonds chart usually makes its moves, and Bitcoin in the macro sense, every move is not the exact same, right? Clearly you guys can see it's not the exact same, but in the macro sense, the government bonds big shifts in momentum, Bitcoin usually follows shortly after, okay? And you can see what the government bonds are doing right now, right? They're absolutely skyrocketing right now. What is Bitcoin doing? Well, it hasn't quite skyrocketed yet, okay? If you actually look at the time frames here, what usually happens is this usually makes its move, then Bitcoin makes its move, and then this makes its move, and then Bitcoin makes its move. This makes its move, Bitcoin makes its move. We haven't quite seen that upwards tick in this yet, right? We haven't seen that upwards tick yet. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if Bitcoin does follow this, but it's been pretty good. So I thought it was pretty interesting, so I wanted to show you guys. Let's see if this follows up the bonds, which are moving up right now, and Bitcoin obviously isn't. So that's one interesting thing to look at. The other thing was, obviously, just to touch on this again, a liquid supply just continues to go up, right? Just continues to go up, okay? Just goes. Someone said, someone said your lip sync is worse, is worse than the old Kung Fu movie. What, my don't wanna pot, when I go, don't wanna party. That's funny, man. That's really funny. But liquid supply continues to go up. Price continues to just go sideways. Eventually, when you see that divergence, the price usually follows. You guys probably seen this everywhere, but we've been talking about this forever, right? This is something that usually plays out. And what's different this time than May? I will repeat. What's different this time in May is you saw a giant sell-off from the long-term holders in May. You're not seeing that right now. You're actually seeing a continued buying. It actually increased buying over time, whereas in May, you saw a giant dump down. So if you guys think, I'll say this again, if you guys think this is a bear market, it's absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. It's absolutely ridiculous if you think this is a bear market. You do you, okay? You do you, I'll do me. We'll see what happens, right? Also, this is also an interesting thing here. The sentiment check. You guys actually probably saw this on George's stream today, but I wanted to show it to you guys too. Down here, whenever this bottoms out, so this is basically shows social volume and how many times that, you know, something's tweeted, like I think it's that Bitcoin's tweeted about, you know, positively or negatively. You can see that we're pretty much bottomed out here. And usually what happens is when you're bottomed out here on the general sentiment, we do get a move up from, you guys can see this green line is Bitcoin's price. This purple is the weighted sentiment for Bitcoin. So when this gets really, really low, the price usually follows up shortly after that. And you guys can see right here in the May dip, right, down to July, we bottomed out, price moved up, right? September, we bottomed out on price. This bottomed out shortly after, we moved up. Where at this right now, this is actually lower, right? And this is what I continue to say. The sentiment right now is lower. Look at this. Look at this. The sentiment right now is lower than it was in September and what it was back in July. Look at this. It's breaking the chart. It's so bearish right now. We are breaking the chart. We are so bearish. Bitcoin is so dead right now. That is bullish. That is bullish. If you don't think that's bullish, then get off me, bro. Get off me, man. It's another thing that we're looking at here, all right? People are way too bearish right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, all right? Ridiculous. I will say it again. And then lastly, before we get back into the charts, we'll look at some altcoins coming up. The mean hash rate, we said once again, hash rate is at an all-time high. Hash rate is at an all-time high. Well, this is actually, this is the current hash rate, right? Hash rate is at an all-time high, okay? And when the hash rate hits all-time high, that's extremely bullish. Price usually follows that. Now, what I will say is, and another thing that's different from 2018, okay? When we had the giant sell-off, a lot of people will say, all right, Jordan, but the hash rate went up in the 2018 in the 2018 bear market, right? In 2018, we went down, but the hash rate went up. So you're saying that it has to follow price. Well, what I say is we got a giant sell-off on the hash rate back in May, right? Giant sell-off on the hash rate due to the China miners being shut down. If you actually go back and look at 2018, okay, if you actually go look at 2018 right here, you can see right here, we had a giant sell-off in the hash rate, and that actually marked the bottom, right? And then the hash rate started to move back up, and then that ended the bear market, and then we started to have that big 2019 rally where Bitcoin went to 3K to above 14K, right? So I'm looking at this as the giant sell-off. It's very, very similar to what we had in May, that looking for a bottom out. This is actually even more of a V-shaped recovery. There's so many things, man. There's so many things that are bullish fundamentally, and I think sometimes we look at too many of the charts. We get too focused up on the charts, and we don't look at a lot of the things that are going around that are just bullish fundamentally. I'm not trying to be a moon boy, man. I'm really not trying to be a moon boy here. I'm really not. You guys might think I'm just sitting here being a Jimmy, right? I'm not sitting here being a Jimmy, okay? Jordan, you're a moon boy just like me. You must have invested your stimmy too. Holy crap. Me and Jordan are both so awesome. Look at Jordan, he's such a moon boy like me. Jordan, where's your plunger? Where's your plunger head? Holy crap, Jordan, you're so bullish. I'm not trying to be a moon boy, okay? I promise you I'm not trying to be a moon boy, but between the hash rate, between the whales accumulating, between we're just being in what looks like to be the same price action as the summertime, right? And everything kind of pointing to the end of January as some type of apex. There's just a ton of things going on, and I'm just super excited for 2022. And I'm generally saying this from truly believing that, I do think 2022 is going to be an awesome year. How long it goes into 2022, I have no idea, but I do think 2022 is going to be an awesome year, man. I'm super excited for it. I've been accumulating in this range like crazy. If we go lower, I'll keep accumulating. Like I said, we still could go lower. I'm not saying we can't go lower, right? I still think we can go to the 42 range-ish on some type of big wick or something like that. But, I'm super bullish. Short term, who knows what's going to happen? I'll say that short term, but I think medium term, we're looking pretty good. It's the daily close, boys. Let's go.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
All right. It's the daily close. Let's see. Bullish, but seems like we still don't get the pump on stream. Listen, I'm waiting for the pump too. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. All right. 2022 is going to be explosive. 250K by March. Now, let's not get that. Let's not get way too, over exuberant here. I think 250K by March is a little bit over exuberant. I would love that, but I think that's a little bit crazy. We just got the close. So Bitcoin closed at about 46.4, right? Nothing crazy on the close today. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and just talk about random stuff. I mean, we're still just in the range until we break out of this range. I mean, that's really it. What I'll say is the 4 hour had a nice hammer candle there on the 4 hour. Let's see if we get any continuation to the upside. 4 hour stock RSI is bottomed out. No bullish divergence on the 4 hour RSI as of right now, but I think you could see a little bit of a relief rally to come and maybe test even this trend line coming down like this on the 4 hour. Maybe come up and test this trend line and decide what you want to do from there. So 4 hour looks fine for now. Let's see if we can continue the bounce back up like we have every single time we touch this range. Every time we come back to this range, we get a short-term rally back to the upside. So until we break that level, I'm not going to sit here and act like the sky's falling, right? We're not, guys.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Like I continue to say, there's way too much panic. And people are selling the support, man. Stop selling support. Sell resistance. Do not sell support, guys. I will say it again. Sell resistance. Stop selling when we're right at support. It's the dumbest thing you can do. It might work out for you sometimes, but on a probability standpoint, you selling support is not going to work out consistently. Stop selling support. Buy support. Sell resistance. I see so many people saying, I'm selling my portfolio right at support. It's like,
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Stop doing it.
Rant alert.
Stop doing it, man. I'm trying to help. I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help at this point. All right, run quick. Total market cap, just to touch on total market cap again. Another reason why I think we're going to see a move by the end of January. The apex of this upward support and downtrend of resistance comes in at right about January 15th, right? January 15th. So let's see, right? I mean, let's see. That's what? We got 12 days until we're sort of getting an apex here. I call it an apex. Don't make fun of me, okay? Don't make fun of me. Don't do it. Don't do it. But nevertheless, let's see what happens. Dale's funny, man. Dale is freaking funny, bro. I swear, Dale. You guys know Dale in the chat at this point. If you're a regular on the stream, you know Dale in the chat. Make sure you guys keep hitting up that like button, by the way. We got to get back on the 1,000 like grind. I know we don't get as many viewers as we did, you know, a month or two ago, obviously, right? People losing interest in Bitcoin as we're kind of consolidating is what it is. But let's get back on the 1,000 like grind, guys. I appreciate it. Smack up that like button. Dale, I know actually is bull. I know he's a bull. I think he's just trying to feed the sentiment. He's trying to feed the sentiment, you know, to make it sound like it's a little bit more bearish, right? He's feeding the bearish algorithm. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. All right. Anyways, January 15th, that's the apex. Could happen sooner. Could happen later. You know, for all we know, we could just do this. Right, and I'll be crushed, absolutely crushed by the price action. But you know, let's see. Duck Soup said, not scared, just bored. Yeah, me too, man. Not me too. I'm bored too, man. Sapphire said, viewer count being low is a buy signal. That's facts, bro. That's absolute facts. It's another one. I can go on and on, guys. There's so many bullish things going on right now. It's not just that. It's not just that. I mean, just real quick, before I start ranting about bullish things again, because there is a lot, man. I'm not just making this stuff up. The total 2 market cap also, you know, upward support, downtrend and resistance does have an apex. This one's a little bit later. This one's January 29th. But if we're expecting the dominance to break down here, I do expect total 2 to break out first before total does. For the obvious reasons that altcoins will be pumping harder than Bitcoin, right? And the total 2 market cap is everything that's excluding Bitcoin. So let's see what happens with that as well. All right, now let's get in some alts, because there's some alts that are doing pretty good today. Just real quick before we jump into alts, another thing. I mean, I will say it again. Okay, S&P just continues to skyrocket to the upside. It's another thing, man. I mean, usually Bitcoin's pretty correlated to the stock market. Stock market just keeps crushing it, man. It just keeps making new all-time highs. You got to assume that crypto follows it at some point, man. I don't see crypto just dumping and the stock market just continuing to pump. To me, it doesn't make too much sense. But, you know, we'll see what happens with this too, right? We'll see what happens with this too. This is another thing. The one thing that, you know, people will say is the DXY is popping back up. You're really just stuck in a range for the DXY, right? It's so correlated to Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin dumps, goes sideways, DXY goes sideways. You know, we're still kind of waiting to see what happens with the DXY, but you're really just in a sideways range in the DXY. So there's not too much to really comment on that, you know. We're in a sideways range, man. Still could go lower. Absolutely, man. Still could go lower, I think. But when Moon, I'm sincerely confused when you say Apex. Do you mean Vertex? No, man, I call everything an Apex. Everything is an Apex for me. All right, Link. Let's go to Link, man. Let's go to Link. Let's play the pump song for Link, baby. Let's play some pump songs right now for these altcoins, man. I feel like dancing. You guys feel like dancing. I can already see it in the chat. I can already see it in the chat. You guys feel like dancing right now. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I could be making that up. But I do think you are, you know?
Wrap up. We're going to the moon.
There it is again. Finally, Link. Finally, Link moves up with Bitcoin dropping down. I would have never thought this was going to happen. I mean, you almost never see this. You almost never see Link moving up with Bitcoin moving down. Almost never. Now, I like this as a little inverse head and shoulders breakout on Link, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, broke the neckline on a daily close. That's what you wanted to see. Link's looking pretty good. I would say as long as Bitcoin holds up, which, you know, I do expect it to. I'm not expecting a huge Bitcoin dump anytime soon. In my opinion, right? You should, I mean, a technical target is about 28.79 if you were to take the measure move of the inverse head and shoulders there. But overall, I mean, Link, what's super bullish about Link, it's not even the USD chart. It's actually the Link Bitcoin chart. And I was just looking at this earlier today. The Link BTC chart is what's really bullish here. You know, it's looking really good. If we look at the Link BTC chart and we actually take, it's actually from here, we actually take this downtrend to resistance, you guys can see that Link is breaking out of its downtrend to resistance that it's had since May. This is extremely bullish for Link in the general grand scheme of things here, right? I mean, look at this. You're breaking that downtrend to resistance, right? You're literally breaking the downtrend to resistance here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Broke it to the upside on Link. That's what's looking really, really juicy here for Link. It's not even the USD pair, right? And you're probably going to see a lot of this stuff from alts because you're looking at the Dominance breaking a major support level, right? So if Dominance breaks a major support level, you would expect that altcoin Bitcoin pairs would explode, and that's what you're seeing with Chainlink here. That's you know, that's awesome. That's awesome for Link. That's a big step there for Link. Let's see if this can continue, man. Let's see if this can continue. But I'm liking the way this looks. I'm liking it. Clancy said, "Dude is so bullish. He has crypto pillows." You gotta have the crypto pillows on the bed, man. It's you're not a crypto enthusiast unless you have crypto pillows. Just ask BitBoy. Just ask BitBoy about his crypto pillows, right? The best channel in the interwebs. Guys, today I bought a new crypto pillow. I now have a Bitcoin pillow behind me, an Ethereum pillow behind me, and an XRP pillow behind me. By the way, guys, XRP will hit. It's just my thumbnail, okay? It's just my thumbnail. It's just my thumbnail, okay? I don't actually believe this. I just make clickbait thumbnails, okay? I just make clickbait thumbnails. The funniest thing about that interview was BitBoy's lip quiver. You guys remember BitBoy's lip quiver? That was the funniest thing about that interview, man. The one that he had with Popliano. That one was great, dude. That was a great interview. That was a great interview. You guys probably couldn't see the lip quiver there. Anyways, yeah, but Chainlink's looking super bullish. I mean, you guys know the deal on Chainlink. So that's good. I mean, alts are looking juicy, as we would say. What do you guys say in the chat? We'll jump into the chat here. Anything else I wanted to touch on, really? Not really. I'm not going to look at ETH because ETH is just, at least right now, unless you guys ask for ETH is just chilling. ETH is chilling like a villain at 3,800. I mean, there's not too much to look at with ETH. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. He muted himself. It was great. The lip quiver. You know, sometimes I do that too. When you get so pissed, you're like... That was great. Let's see what you guys are saying in here. Steven became a member. What's going on, Steven? I appreciate that, dude. Thanks for becoming a member. If you guys want to become a member, you just press that join button down below. If you guys want to become a member. The Kraken said, chart AVAX, please. Thanks, bud. I got you, man. AVAX. Where's AVAX? There it is. Chart AVAX. All right. AVAX. I just love the setup on AVAX. AVAX has really since September. Let me go back to really since all the way back in September. I mean, it just looks so good. But really, starting right here in the beginning of December, it was just such a bullish setup, man. Just the back test of the previous low, right? Back test of the previous low. Bathwater. What do you say to the chat, man? That's disgusting, bro. It's like when you run your hand down the crack of your butt. All right. That's disgusting, man. That is gross. But yeah, previous high flipped into support. I mean, it was just such a bullish setup back there. But anyways, let's talk about the current price action. Let's not get too excited over old price action, shall we? If we look at this, you gotta think that AVAX is gonna have another move somewhat soon. You got uptrending support and downtrending resistance coming in hot, coming in real hot here, extremely hot. It looks really, really sexy. Chainlink is going up because one is pumping. The Chainlink effect will take one up another 1,300% or so. Listen, I'm in one. I got my one bags packed and ready to moon. I don't know about you guys, but my one bags are mooning.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Shout out to all the oneers out there. Not the twos, not the threeers, not the fours. Shout out to all my oneers out there. If you're a Harmony One fan, give me a pickle. Give me a pickle in the chat if you're a Harmony One fan. Because I'm uber bullish on Harmony right now. Uber bullish on Harmony. No, you have no idea. But downtrend resistance, uptrend of support. You gotta think that this is gonna get a breakout within the next couple days here, and the trend is your friend till the end. I will continue to say the trend is your friend until thy end. Yeah, I will continue to say it. I'm saying it again. I've said it about 3 times at this point. You got to. I gotta say this continues up. Now you got tech. I mean, you also got this downtrend resistance RSI. You probably wait for a breakout on that first. But your trend is up. You got to assume this continues up. You just got to assume it. Now, if you were to take your Fibonacci's and just look at your short-term fibs, I would say 1.618 is 188 if this does break to the upside. You can't. I just think you can't be bearish on AVAX right now, in my opinion. You just can't. It's just one of those assets right now you just can't be bearish on. And that's obviously my opinion. You take it for what you will. I just think you could be bearish on AVAX, and I think this breaks to the upside here. You're probably looking at 188 as the 1.618 for AVAX. So still a good time to buy one. I don't know. You know, obviously you don't want a FOMO, right? You got a bunch of people are asking for one. I mean, it was just a good setup because it looked exactly like it did. It looked exactly like it did back here in its previous consolidation. Back here, it was almost textbook up to a certain point where you had 3 touches on the support line. You had this big round out at the bottom, and we were sort of, you know, obviously you're kind of breaking the resistance line right now. It was just such a good setup. You know what I mean? Now obviously you're coming up in some resistance. I would probably at this point. I think you probably come back up and test 32.8 on one, and then you probably come back down, probably back test, and then make your next move up. Most likely, in my opinion, that's probably what happens there. And that would also, if you look, that would also make some type of inverse head and shoulders pattern too. I'm not gonna say it today. I will not say in the grand scheme of things today, Jordan. Don't say it.
Bruh.
Do not say in the grand scheme of things today. I will flip out if I say it. Yeah, I'll flip out on myself. But I probably see something like this playing out, right? 32, maybe come back down, test, and then continue up. You know, or this is just extremely bullish, and this just says, you know, I'm just going to smash this to the upside and screw everything you said. All right, that's also what that could happen there. But Harmony looks juicy, in my opinion. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Let's see if you break 32.8 first, though, before we get way too excited. All right. Everything's actually red besides Harmony, which is interesting. I guess it's not too interesting. I guess it kind of makes sense. Aaron said, yeah, I'll wait for the dip. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem, Aaron. It's okay. He just did. Only 2 times? I gotta smack myself. Every time, all right. Every time I say it, guys, you need to tell me in the chat, and I have to smack myself in the face every single time I say it. Okay? Every time I say it, I have to smack myself in the face. Actually, every time I say it, I have to say Savvy is the best Bitcoiner in the interwebs. Okay, I have to say that every single time I say it. So make sure you guys tell me if I say it. I probably will in the next chart. Aqua said, let's get some volume on the like button, guys. Appreciate that, Aqua. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. Yeah, hit up that like button, like Aqua said. Appreciate it, guys. Really helps out the channel. And yeah, I mean, especially in times like this where it's you know, the general interest in crypto is not the highest at this point. Yeah, at least for Bitcoin. Smack. What's up, James? 6 months flies by so fast. I don't know if you looked at Dot yet, but I just got here and would love to do a quick update. Love you. Love you too, James. I appreciate it. You love when you guys say you love me. I love when you guys kiss me too. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. The other day, everyone was just sending me kissy faces. That was great. That was great. You know, none of that stuff, but you know, I like the kissy faces. I said it. I said it, man. All right. I guess I said it. What do I have to say? Bitcoin, Savvy is the best Bitcoiner in the interwebs. I have to say it once. There we go. Shotgun time. There we go. There we go. Here comes all the kissy faces. Clancy said, whoa, a little weird. Hey, there we go. There's all the kissy faces. All right, let's see. Aqua. KC said, can you check out BLZ and Casper? Thanks, Moon. Let's go, KC. Hope you're doing well, KC. I haven't seen KC in the chat. Maybe I'm blind here. Maybe I'm blind, but I haven't seen KC in the chat too much lately. Everyone's kissing. Everyone's kissing. All right, BLZ. BLZ. Guys, I will say, there's one person that wants your kiss right now. There's one person who wants your kiss right now. Okay. Look at all these sexy men in the chat. Look at all these sexy men. I'll kiss you guys. I bet you guys aren't bullish on Bitcoin right now, but I bet you're bullish on me, if you know what I mean. All right. All right, BLZ. What's going on with BLZ, man? Dude looks like a lady. Let's see. You got me on the T. All right. Send her my way. Trevor said send her my way. All right. BLZ. What is going on with this thing? What the heck is going on with this thing? This thing is all over the place. All right. 4 hour. I mean, you have lower lows, and actually you have lower lows on both. I'm getting a little bit too ahead of myself here. You got lower lows on both. Oh, we got licks. We got licks in the chat too. Holy crap. Holy crap. But yeah, what is this thing doing? What is it doing, guys? I would say, if you're looking at this, don't say it, Jordan. Don't say it. I know you want to say it. Don't say it, man. Yeah, you're bullish on your saying. I would say, I mean, you got to break over this on a daily close. I mean, to me, if you're getting higher lows and you're getting same resistance on the top side, on at least on your closes, I would say that this is probably, you know, some type of bullish accumulation pattern here with the higher lows and the same resistance, right? And you expect this to break to the upside here at some point, right? You really don't have any divergence that's really helping you out here, unfortunately. That's kind of the issue here. Yeah, I mean, you just got rejected from this resistance here. Looking like you might come back down and test the bottom here again. You might come back down and test, you know, 22 cents first and then make your way back up. I would probably say, I mean, you're at 23 cents right now, so it's not a major move, but yeah, I mean, this looks like just a bullish accumulation pattern to me, right? Higher lows, same resistance. Breakout target would be, in that scenario, going to take it from the first touch to the bottom, and we extrapolate that up, would give us a measure move of like 25 cents there for BLZ. So that's Captain BLZ. Shout out to BLZ. You know, it's definitely probably a good one to buy, you know, not do this.
You should be investing in stocks, not crypto.
I didn't mean to press that, but hey, that works too. That works too. I guess right now you should be invested in stocks. You should be invested in stocks right now. I think that's the bullish way to go at the moment. CASPER, let's see. CASPER. CASPR. CASPER. Let's see. Is there another one that's come on, man. Why are you being slow today? Why are you being slow? You little slow poke. Yeah, you're coming up. Another one that's making higher lows, same resistance on the top side. This is obviously one that's a little bit drawn out, but you can see it's the same type of thing, right? Obviously, it's just on a bigger scale, right? It's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger. But this one, I will say right up front, this one's looking pretty juicy. You know what that means. But yeah, I mean, down, right? Same resistance. Higher low, top, higher low. Now you expect to get a bounce here and come back up. Obviously, you got to hold that support. This is another one that it kind of looks like a bullish accumulation pattern. And this is probably, you know, in theory, a pretty good buy zone there for CASPER right at support there, right? You guys know, buy supports. Don't buy resistance. Buy supports, not resistance. Buy supports, not resistance. Measure move would be 39.6 if obviously you get a bounce from the support first and then continue back up. But I do like to look at this chart as well. Gonna get back over that daily EMA ribbon, giving you some resistance at the moment, but you should be able to get back above it unless Bitcoin takes a major dip down to the downside. You're probably gonna get a giant green pickle on that one. Giant green pickle at some point. Maybe not now, but at some point, I would say. You drink your own bathwater? Bro, that's disgusting. I do not drink my own bathwater. That's absolutely disgusting. All right. Pawtucket said, people need to have a hot wiener. I gotta say this in a Boston accent. Hold on. Here we go.
Nope.
Why did it say nope? What is wrong with this thing? Why did it say nope? All right, here we go. People need to have a hot wiener and some coffee milk and just chill out, man. You need to drink some beers. You need to drink some beers down in Dorchester. Come down to Dorchester and drink some beers with me. Let's have a hot wiener. What's up, Jordan? And January 15th is my B-Day, and we'll be in Hyannis. Keep being you. Absolutely, man. I'll be me every single day. No one changes me, okay? No one changes me. Except me. Except me, man. I'll be me. I'm like a chameleon. Just kidding. But, I mean, on this stream, I'm pretty much a chameleon. Changing skin every 2 seconds. But, yeah, appreciate that, man. You'll be down in Hyannis? That's awesome, man. Nope. Get your cold wieners here. Get your wieners hit. That's not even that good. I didn't say it was good. I didn't say it was good, right? I mean, it's I said it wasn't that good. Nice crypto pad. Thank you, Jeff. It's a pretty good crypto pad. Any plans to start OnlyFans? Listen, I'm about to sell feet pics. You guys want... I don't know if I can say that on here. Can you say that on here? How should I say this? I'm about to sell bottom of... I don't know if I can say that on here. Or else people will be doing it on here. Feet pics. About to sell them, man. So let me know if you guys want the subscription. I will let you know. I'm very, very bullish on my OnlyFans, man.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Trent said, smash that like button. Appreciate the shout out, man. You guys are awesome with the shout out at the like button, man. Appreciate that, man. Hit that like button as always, guys. We got to get back on the 1,000 like grind, as we keep saying. Give them toes. You guys want to see my feet? Okay, here you go. You guys don't want to see my feet? I'm not actually going to show you my feet. I'm actually going to show you my feet. You guys are like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Thanks again, Dedronic, saying that Chainlink's pumping because of Harmony. Could be a reason why. Could be a reason why. Magnets. Can't remember. What's going on, Magnets? Appreciate you. Dale said I'm out. No. Giselle said no. Jen said no. Clint said no. He said don't sell. Don't show the feet. Come on, man. I want to show the feet. It's another boring day, man. We had a lot of hopium. I think you guys want to see some feet. Jordan Ahmad. Hey, Jordan, can you look into Blocktopia? It looks like it's going to get ready for a move. Blocktopia was one of the more bullish ones a couple months ago. I remember Blocktopia was going absolutely nuts, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Blocktopia went nuts here. But yeah, Blocktopia, I think this is a good time to, let me see this. This might be a good time to accumulate some Blocktopia if you're interested in Blocktopia. Not financial advice, obviously. Do your own research, okay? Unless you're Jabba. He just listens to Savvy 24/7, man. 24/7 listens to Savvy. This might be a decent time to scoop up some Blocktopia. That's a juicy chart, man. I'm bullish on Ahmad. Everyone, pump song for Ahmad here. He's a genius. Oh, man. All right. You got on your RSI, you guys can see here, if you do zoom in, you got higher lows on your RSI down here, right? Higher lows on the RSI in the bottom, right? And you got lower lows on the daily time frame. And you got sort of a falling wedge. This is actually really, really good opportunity there, I think. If we actually look, let's see, and you're at the 786 Fibonacci. This is a beautiful setup if you do want to pick up some Blocktopia. Beautiful setup right at the 786 Fib. That is absolutely phenomenal, man. That's absolutely phenomenal. That's you might be getting me to buy some of this. I'm not gonna lie. You might be getting me some to buy some Blocktopia. That's a really good setup. Obviously, you guys do what you want to do, but that's really good, man. That's a great setup. Let's pump. Let's pump, Ahmad. I haven't enough opium to want to see your feet. Listen, no feet pics, guys. Not yet. Not yet. I know you guys are bullish on my feet, but we can't see them just yet. Appreciate that, though, man. And let's do dot for James. My guy James in the chat. Shout out to James. James Lakes. Appreciate that, dude. Actually, I already have dot on the right here. I'm not sure why I'm getting super bullish on the search button there. I guess we're kind of bearish, kind of bullish on everything today, huh? We're kind of bullish on everything. We tend to be very bullish on the stream. I'm not seeing too many bears in the chat today, I have to say. Yeah, bathwater. I saw that some girls making 5K a month off selling farts in a jar. I saw that the other day, man. Dude, what is wrong with our world? What is wrong with our world, man? Hold on, I need to rant about the world.
Rant alert.
There's some chick that's selling farts in a jar. Her farts in a jar. And people are buying them for $100. What is wrong with you dudes? You guys are that desperate to buy farts in jars? Come on, man. Feet Picks is already pushing the line, bro. That's already pushing the line. Why are we buying farts in jars? Like, what is wrong with the world right now? Holy majoli. I had to make a quick note on that, but what is wrong with the world today, man? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, let's jump on Dot real quick. In the meantime, it's absolutely ridiculous. The world is fine. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's look like this here. Sell your sell them as NFTs. Sell them as NFTs and imagine that you have like a little NFT. It's just like some gas in a jar. It's so stupid, man. So I find the dumbest things funny, man. It's really easy to make me laugh. All right. All right. No, but Dot, you know, it's holding your big box of support, right? I mean, previous support, flip this resistance, flipped it back into support, flipped into support. So it's this green box that's the most important thing there, you know, to watch. But you know, if you look at this, I mean, you came down, you made a higher low, okay? You came down and made a higher low, and you moved back up, and now you're moving back up. You know, if we look at this, you know, man, I'm just thinking about the wrong things. But you know, Dot, there's not really much of a pattern here going on for Dot. I mean, you're just consolidating sideways, and it's not really even really, it's kind of sideways. I mean, it's mostly just, you know, in a general range, I guess, but it's not a perfect range. I mean, you're kind of going down and up, down and up. It's not really much. My point is here, there's not much of a pattern going on. You're basically just looking at the structure and saying, okay, you're holding your previous resistance, flipping it back into support with a higher low. That's making you look pretty good there. You just got to get back over the daily EMA ribbon. I mean, this is for Dot. It's simple. For Dot, it's really simple. I mean, just consistent resistance on this. Resistance once, resistance twice, dump. Okay, resistance once. Are you gonna be able to get back over here, or is this gonna be resistance again and form some type of M pattern to push you back down? That's gonna be the question. You got to get back over this. You don't want to form an M pattern here. You don't want to form a Mary or a McDonald's pattern or I don't know, a mermaid pattern there. So any other word that starts with M, really. You guys, now you guys are talking about that in the chat. Oh man, what did we start in the chat? What did we start in the chat today? That was my random rant of the day, bro. I saw that somewhere. I think I saw, where did I forget where I saw that. But man, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Let's move on here. Jordan, I just broke my portfolio all-time high in BTC value. Can you play the pump song for me? Sure, man. I got you, Eon.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. I don't know why it says nope every time I go to that. Oh, man. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, I guess. But nice, man. That's awesome. I can't say that my Bitcoin portfolio is at its all-time highs. It's not even close. But it must mean that you're accumulating heavy in this range, man. Nice, dude. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. I really am. What's up, Rolf? Appreciate the super chat, man. Booney. All right, what else can we look at here? What else is... Harmony keeps going. Look at Harmony, baby. Keep going, baby. Keep going, baby. All right. Come on, Harmony. Get up to 33. Algo. Algo's another one that's... Oh, Algo. Algo is looking really juicy too, man. Algo is looking juicy. I gotta say, a lot of the coins I'm holding right now are looking really good. I do have to say. I do have to say. A lot of the ones I've been accumulating have been absolutely crushing it lately. You know, just to, you know, not to pat myself in the back, but I hope you guys are too. I mean, you got, a lot of people like the same things, right? I mean, Algo's a popular one. AVAX been killing it. Matic's been killing it. Got one killing it now. Link's been trying to kill it. You know, trying to. But now we just need a. The one that's not is mana. We need mana. We need mana to start killing it. But anyways, Algo. We'll look at Phantom too. Phantom is another one that I like right now. But yeah, Algo. I mean, break downtrend resistance breakout, back test the resistance. There you go, Proverb. I got you, man. There's my back. But yeah. Downtrend resistance, back test, and now you're getting the continuation. So Algo is also looking pretty juicy for a continuation up. I like how Algo's looking right now. I like it how it's looking. VeChain to release a stable coin. Hey man, I'll take my VeChain going up too, man. I'll do that. But yeah, I mean, Algo, you would expect. Let's see where you are in the Fibonacci's. I assume you're at the 0.5. So you're still gonna get over the 618. I would probably say the 0.65 is probably the more important one there, just because that matches up with your previous daily high close at 197. So I would say you get back above the 0.5, you're going up to 197. I think that's pretty likely at this point, unless you have any bearish divergence here, which you don't. Yeah, you don't have any bearish divergence at the moment. So I don't see Algo stopping at this point. I see Algo going up to 197 here at the bare minimum. So Algo continues to look good. Or not, I guess I shouldn't say continues to look good. It's just, you know, it's breaking downwards market structure, which is always good to see. It's always good to see. Pump song for Jordan's portfolio. Listen, my portfolio is still down from you know, the highs in November. So I think most people's are. But we're getting back there. We're getting back to that range, man. We're getting there. Hope everyone's getting there. Unless you panic sold all your crypto, which if you did, well, there's only one thing I gotta say to you.
Bruh.
Check out Jarfar. Ah, man, guys. If you sold your whole portfolio,
Bruh.
All right. So that's Captain Algo. Nice donut. Let's see. VeChain Nation. How's VeChain doing? VeChain. How is Captain VeChain doing? How we doing today? Let's see. VeChain still got some work to do here. Still got a little work to do. Yeah, I mean, the daily was oversold. You got a nice move up. You got a little bit of momentum to the upside. You're just really waiting to break this downtrend of resistance. Good thing is you have uptrend support that's keeping you up. You're probably gonna see. You got to assume that you probably see some type of major move by January 10th. It could be another week or so before you see some absolute, crazy type of move. You know what I mean? But I do think that I do think you got to assume this breaks up. I mean, I don't know if it goes any lower than its current price. I mean, it's kind of been building a good base here around this base right here, right? Really, ever since September, you've been building a pretty strong base. It actually goes all the way back to here to March too. I mean, this is generally speaking a pretty strong base overall in this general range, right? A lot of resistance support levels in this general range. So I don't see VeChain breaking down here unless Bitcoin has a super dump, below 40K. I doubt VeChain breaks stack below 7 cents. I just doubt it. And I like the setup here. I like the higher lows coming in. I expect this to break to the upside over the course of the next week or so. Along with a lot of other alts, because what we've been talking about, right? Dominance is pushing the lows. It hasn't quite broken the low yet. We can't get too ahead of ourselves. It hasn't quite broken that low yet, but I do think it's coming. I do think it's coming at this point because you've gotten daily close after daily close after daily close below your previous daily closes. You've actually gotten 3 daily closes below all your previous daily closes. I'm just waiting for this last little wick here from September to break before I get uber confident on the move in the dominance. But this breaks, like we said, we're expecting altcoins to make some major moves here over the course of the next couple weeks. Dale, thank you for the happy birthday wishes, man. It is my birthday today. How could you guys not know it's my birthday? It's January 3rd. It's the best day of the year. It's my birthday, right? It is my birthday. I can't believe you guys didn't know, okay? You guys couldn't see the birthday hat on? I miss this thing. Remember we used to wear this thing in the fall sometimes? This thing's pretty cool. You guys think this thing's pretty cool? I think it is. Look at it. Look at how cool it is, man. I think this thing's pretty cool. You got mushrooms. You got a little squirrel on the top. Look at the little squirrel. Look at this squirrel on the top. But yeah, it is my birthday today. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, guys. I think I'm like 100. I gotta be like 103 by now. I'm getting pretty old here. I'm getting pretty old. Time flies by. You gotta take advantage of every second, man. Time flies by. You never know when, you never know when your last day is gonna be your last day. So take advantage of every day, Don't waste any day. Don't waste any day in this world. Check out Jarfart coin. Okay, let's check out Jarfart coin. Jarfart. Okay, that does not exist, man. Jarfart coin does not exist. So we can't look that up. And if it's not on CoinMarketCap, I doubt it's on TradingView. So we can't look at Jarfart. We can't look at Jarfart. Jordan actually thinks there's a jar fart coin? You got trolled, bro. Jordan, you got trolled. Hey, Jordan, you just got trolled. You actually thought there's a jar fart coin. What a loser. What an absolute loser. Oh, man. That's too good. But, you guys are probably like, you got trolled. You guys probably actually thought I got trolled there. I didn't. I knew I wasn't going to get trolled. Stop clogging the chart with fake birthday wishes. Christine, you know I love you, okay? You know I love you, Christine, but now you're being a little bit of a Karen in the chat. You're being a little bit of Karen in the chat, Christine. I will have to say. So shout out to Christine. Christine, don't get offended, okay? Don't get offended here. It's all in fun. Stop clogging the chart with fake birthday wishes. It's not his birthday. That's not even funny. We're here for TA. We're not here for birthday wishes. Stop being nice. Everyone's supposed to be mean in this world. Stop being nice to Jordan. Stop telling him happy birthday and making him feel good. Be mean to him. We're here for only TA. We're here for only TA. Oh, man. Everyone's going to attack Christine now. Christine, you're here all the time. You're here all the time. I know you are. I'm just playing with you. All right. Let's check out HNT. HNT. Let's see. HNT. All right. HNT. What do we got going on here? What do we got going on? Or HNT. I'm not going to start singing. I know you guys hate singing. I know Philly hates when I sing. If Philly's here tonight, Philly hates when I sing. I think you guys all hate when I sing. So I'm not going to do it. I'm purposely going to zoot. Instead of having the bear suit on, zoot, I'm going to zoot my mouth. No, but previous high, flipped into support. That was beautiful. Okay, I mean that was a quinky dink there. You also had bullish, nice, really nice exaggerated bullish divergence here. Not exaggerated bullish divergence, but bullish divergence nonetheless. Higher lows, lower lows, off the previous high. That was just textbook. And I'm gonna guess that this was also either the 618 or the 786. And it was the 786. I mean, this is exactly what we saw from what was it? Blocktopia. And then obviously you saw what happened from there. Blocktopia is like right here. The same setup. You guys can see what happened there. That's why I actually might buy some Blocktopia tonight. Not financial advice. Do what you guys want to do. But nevertheless, you know, I like it. I like it. That was really nice. Now, obviously, you know, I like to look at stuff in hindsight. Just got to see what happened. It's nice to go back and look at hindsight. It does help you sometimes. All right, the 382 is, man, this is also a nice setup here. You got a little bit of round head, not a head, but a little bit of a cup, right? Kind of like my tea, kind of like my teacup here. Shout out to my tea. And then you're sort of coming back over. So you got a nice little cup and handle bottom formation also forming. And what do we like to say about the cup and handle patterns? We like to come back down and test our EMAs. What are we doing right now? We're testing the EMAs. We tested the EMAs. Now we came back up. Now, initially, we got a little bit of resistance here. Okay, we got a little resistance. Doesn't mean we still can't break it. But, you know, to confirm this, we got to break 42.90 here. And obviously that would be, probably puts you right near your highs, I'm going to guess. Yeah, I mean, almost exactly at your highs. Is that a coincidence? Probably not. Measure move target is right around the previous highs, right around $60. So I do like where HNT is doing right now. HNT does look pretty good. I will have to say. But look, yeah, it looks like a little cup and handle back to all-time highs. You got it exactly right, Sadie. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's exactly what I saw. I didn't even read the second part until I just did it on the chart. So there you go. Perfect, Sadie. See, All right. Let's, you know what I want to do? I want to look at some meme coins. I like looking at the meme coins. We used to do that all the time. Let's see what we got. Wow. Baby kitty. Baby kitty, man. Baby kitty. I love kitties. I love kitties. Wendy O likes kitties too. So maybe if I get a baby kitty, I'll have a chance with Wendy O. Maybe I'll have a chance with Wendy O, guys. I watch her every night on the around the blockchain. I think she likes cats too. So if I invest in baby kitty, I have a chance. Look how many zeros it has too. Holy moly. And it has a 1 at the end. That's what you want to see for meme coins. You want to see a ton of zeros and one at the end. Holy moly. It's so cute. It's so cute. Holy moly. Wendy. That's actually not a lot of big things up today. Safe trip finance. Guys, how many times do we have to say this? Please don't tell me you guys invested in safe trip finance.
Rant alert.
247,000 in volume. Guys, anything with the word safe in it. Anything with the word safe in it, run for the hills. Okay, run for the hills like you never ran before. Safe trip finance? No, I'm not. That doesn't make me feel safe. You having the word safe in it makes me feel not safe. What's with these projects and safe? It doesn't make me feel safe by you having safe in the name. It does the opposite. It makes me feel not safe. So if you're going to start a new project out there, do not put safe in the name. The worst name would probably be Safe Inu. Safe Inu would probably be the worst name. Imagine investing in Safe Inu. You're probably out of there. So safe. Safe Inu. I couldn't imagine investing in Safe Inu. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Baby Safe Inu. That would be pretty bad. Baby Safe Inu would probably be pretty bad too. Trust me, finance. You gotta get all the Safe Mooners pissed off in the chat. Here we go. Here come all the Safe Mooners. But Safe Moon has a wallet. Safe Moon has a wallet.
Come get some Safe Moon, huh?
Come on. Safe Moon has a damn wallet. Thanks for keeping boring paint drying crypto fun. When are you going on around the blockchain? I don't know yet, man. I should be going on at some time in January. We got to see when they have a busy schedule over there. Yeah, they have a busy schedule over there. I'm trying to get on there though. I am trying to get on there. I really want to hop on there as Bob and just. I really want to hop on there as Bob. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. I don't know if I'll be able to keep a straight face. Literally on around the blockchain as Bob. I don't know if I'd be able to keep a straight face. That would be ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous. No volume. You found the button. I did, Drew. I found the button. I put it back on there today. So that's good. Don't go in around the blockchain, it's awful. Listen, around the blockchain's not that bad. I don't think around the blockchain's that bad. It's not that bad. I know we joke about it on the stream. It's just a joke. Around the blockchain is not a bad show, right? It's like Around the Horn on SportsCenter. I think that was the whole point of it. You know? All right. Anything else is going up right now? Anything else going up? We kind of touched on everything today. I think there's anything we missed. How's the fear and greed index going down right now? Let's refresh. 23. Why are we? Why are we? First of all, why does it keep showing me dentist insurance plans? I don't need dentist insurance. Okay, I already have it. Stop showing me dentist insurance plans. Why are we back in extreme fear? Sometimes I will never understand sentiment. I get it. We're at support, right? I guess I sort of get it. But what's different? What's different from today than yesterday? I mean, there's nothing different. What's different from today than 2 days ago? There's nothing different. Why are we going from, I don't know. It is what it is, man. I guess I'll never understand the fear and greed index. Like, for me to be extremely fearful, Bitcoin would have to be like down here, man. I mean, the fact that we're still sitting at support, I mean, it blows my mind every single time. Every single time. She's gonna dump, folks. She's gonna dump, folks. I got nice teeth. See? Let me full screen it.
Nope.
As I told, we don't care about your teeth. We don't care about your teeth, bro. Look at this view, though. You gotta say, if you guys lived there, and you guys lived this in this view right here, you guys would be very, very happy. You're very, very happy in this view. That would be phenomenal. With these little umbrellas right here. Look at the spaceship going to the moon. We're not on it right now. We're still on the ground here. We're waiting for the next spaceship to go up. That's the Harmony. This is the Harmony 1 spaceship right here. But nope. Nothing has changed. Yeah, Drew. Nothing has changed, man. Nothing has changed. I agree, they are nice. Thank you, thank you. They are kind of nice, huh? Looks like Miami. It does kind of look like Miami,
Nope.
huh? It does. Why you every time I go to this, it says nope.
Nope.
That's awesome. What is the Bitcoin dominance today? Bitcoin dominance is down here at 39.72. 39.72. I mean, you got to assume, obviously, you still have a little. I like to look at it on the weekly time frame, but this is the last weekly close on the dominance. You got to assume that if this breaks, I mean, you got to assume that you're at least coming down to 39% even. I would say that you're coming back down to 35. You know, especially if this ends up over the next couple weeks being the bottom for Bitcoin, right? Obviously, we said this could take the entire month of January, right? This is not something that might happen right away. But especially if Bitcoin starts to move back up over the course of the next couple weeks or so, or the next couple months, however long it takes, you got to expect in that scenario, I would expect altcoins to outpace Bitcoin, just like they have the entire year, in my personal opinion. I would probably see this moving down to 35%, which if you get down to 35%, there's nothing else there, right? And at that point, imagine if you got to 35% and you broke 35%. I don't even know what you have nothing to compare it to. You know, you're just sort of in black screen territory, as we say for dominance. This is obviously just purely speculative, right? We don't know what's going to happen here, but I can't imagine the scenario where the dominance drops below 35%. I think we will come down to 35%. I don't know if we break 35%. That would be nuts. I don't know. Altcoins would be going absolutely haywire if that was the case. I can't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine what altcoins would be doing if we broke 35% in dominance. It's because you have no support. Like I said, I don't even want to think about it, right? Let's wait to see if it happens first, right? This is obviously just speculative, but let's see. I think the market knows bulls are waiting at 53K for volume to return, so clearing out the leverage in the meantime before stepping back up when everyone thinks it will dump more. I agree. I think right now, most people think it'll dump more. I think most people outside YouTube, right? I mean, outside the little YouTube family that we have, right? You know, besides the little YouTube bulls, I think most people are bears. You go on Twitter, man, it's... not my Twitter. Most people that follow my Twitter are generally bullish. But if you go to anyone, my forehead looks huge like this. If you go to anyone's Twitter and you look at the replies, to any bullish comment, oh my, every single comment is bearish. Every single reply is bearish. The general public is bearish as heck right now. And if they're not bearish, even if they're bulls, they have disbelief. There's like 3 categories right now. There's the bears that are just going to be bears. There's the bulls that are in disbelief, right? That even the bulls, like half the bulls don't even think that Bitcoin has the juice to get back up. Half the bulls, right? Why is there eggs in the chat? Jen, why are there eggs? Why are there eggs in the chat? I'm confused. But, you know, I would say, exactly. I would say that half the bulls are in disbelief too, right? It's half the bulls think that even if Bitcoin does come back up here, it's going to get rejected anyways. And then you have half the bulls that are generally bullish and think it's going to go back up. You know, it's crazy. The sentiment is shot right now. We looked at that earlier, man. And we looked at the chart earlier. I mean, it's in the data here. Look at the data. The sentiment right now is lower than it was in July when Bitcoin was at $29,000. We're sitting at $47,000 right now. We're sitting, I don't know what percentage that is. What, 60, 70% higher? 60, 70% higher. And the sentiment is lower, man. We could talk on charts all day, but this is what makes me truly bullish. I love when people get bearish. I love when people get bearish at support. There's one thing about people getting bearish, but I love when people get bearish at support. I love it. I love it. I eat that up for breakfast. And that's not me saying that it can't go lower. It absolutely can go lower. If we go lower, that'll just make me even more bullish, because that means people will be even more bearish. Bearish. And then you add in all the factors that we talked about, right? Hash rate, all-time highs. Stock market mooning, right? A liquid supply going up. Whales accumulating. You add up everything, you know, it just, to me, you know, hash ribbon, you know, never going below a previous hash ribbon buy signal. Previous hash ribbon buy signal, where was it? Right around 40K. There's so many things adding up to Bitcoin not going too much lower. Still could go a little bit lower, like we said. You still could have, you know, a move to 42K-ish. I still think that's possible. But there's so many things adding up, man. They're just making me extremely bullish in this range. And I've always said, be bullish when everyone's bearish. Be bearish when everyone's bullish. That's generally the common theme that you want to do. If you're bearish when everyone's bearish, you're just part of the herd, man. You're just part of the freaking herd. Okay? Now, in hindsight, it's easy to go back and look in hindsight, right? You know, in hindsight, you could say the same thing, right? Up here, right? I mean, even I was sort of a victim of it. I mean, it's hard not, when Bitcoin's breaking all-time highs, listen, I'm not taking profits because I have my targets, right? I'm not taking profits until my targets get hit, no matter how long it takes, because I know where this is going, and I know my targets will get hit at some point. I don't know when, but I know they will. So I didn't take profits up here because, you know, and you know, it just didn't make sense to, or for me. But, you know, in hindsight, you did have bearish divergence here, right? Now, you sort of got that, you know, the wick up to 69K got rejected at the whole number. You know, in hindsight, yeah, I mean, it made sense for a dump. Did it make sense for a giant dump to 42K? That's another story, but it made sense for some type of pullback here. The time to be bearish was up here. The time to be bullish is down here. You got to do the opposite of the herd, man. I mean, it's all emotion. The chart is just one big emotion. It's one big giant box of emotion. Okay, you know, where the chart makes you want to do this. It makes you want to do this.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
It makes you want to panic at the bottom.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Right? When you're going up, it makes you want to say,
we're going to 100K tomorrow.
Right? But you got to do the opposite. You got to do the opposite. It makes you want to do whatever. It makes you want to go with the trend every single time. Be weak and others strong. Be strong when others are weak. Facts. Facts. Most smart money haven't even taken profit yet. A lot of smart money did take profit. Where are all these eggs? Why are we eggish? You gotta tell me the joke. You gotta tell me the joke with the eggs. I don't know what's going on with the eggs. Please tell me why. Please tell me what's going on with the eggs. I need to know. Did I say eggs or something? Did I say eggs? Phantom? All right, we'll do Phantom just because you put an egg on it. You can't keep me in the dark with this. I tell you guys all my little I don't tell you all my secrets, but some of my secrets I don't tell you. But I tell you guys all my little dirty little jokes, you know? We're egging you on. No one tells. Come on, man. What's the egg? Don't tell? No one's gonna tell me. Someone will tell me. Someone will tell me. No one's telling me. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Alright, I give up. I give up on the egg. Anyways, look at Phantom. Look at Phantom, baby. But 286 for Phantom. You're going absolutely nuts right now. Your 5 heads. Hey, look at Phantom. You're pushing highs. You're pushing your daily. Actually, this is the weekly, but if you go to the daily time frame, weekly's right at weekly highs. Daily looks strong, man. No bearish div. I mean, this thing's primed. Thing's primed to probably at least come back up and test. At least come back up and test the daily highs here. The daily close highs at 316. You're going nuts. Going nuts on Phantom, man. Let's go. You guys know, man. Phantom and Harmony. I've been scooping up Phantom and Harmony. Let me actually go back to live. This little normal screen here. But 316 is the next level. If we want to look at the next fibs, I see you guys asking for the Fibonacci's. Let's take swing low, swing high to swing low. Yeah, we'll count the wick on this one because lines up pretty well with our 618 there. 1.618 is 495. As always with these longer term fibs, guys, the fib extensions, they usually aren't going to play out right away, right? I mean, this is probably going to take a few weeks to get up there. If you even do break the highs, you got to break the highs first, and you know it's not just gonna smack the highs, you know, but you got to break the highs first. I'm assuming, actually no, the 4 hour looks good too. I mean, you got a new fresh high in the 4 hour. This thing's got room to run too. I wouldn't be surprised if this continues higher here. Hourly looks good. Yeah, I mean this looks good to probably continue up. I see you. I got to assume that you're coming back up to test the daily highs at 316 at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum there. In my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, as they say in the South. How's my Southern accent, guys? In my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, I want to buy a horse. Why do I say horse like that? I want to buy a horse. Sounds like I'm saying something else. Horse. What am I saying, guys? Horse. Oh, man. Oh, let me stretch. Let me stretch. Oh. I'm in a mood right now. Let me stretch out my legs. Oh. You got a Jeb accent? A Jeb accent? Oh, jeez. A Jeb accent. That's an interesting accent. That's very, very interesting. Yeah, because we all ride horses down here in the South. You do, Dale. Dale, you all Jordan, just say the word water. Yeah, you guys gotta, no more eggs, guys. No more eggs. No more eggs. No more eggs. If I see one more egg in the chat, I'm gonna be very egg static. I'm gonna be very egg static. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I mean, what else can we look at here? I mean, is there anything else going up, guys? Anything else going up as far as value here? What are you saying? Shard, what's going on, man? Thanks for keep being boring. Oh, I already saw that. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Any other alts, guys? Any other alts going off right now? Or you guys want to take a look at in the chat? Don't stretch your eggs. Don't stretch your eggs. Aggressive. I'll be getting very aggressive. TJ, ban the eggs. The best channel in the interwebs. TJ, ban all these eggs. Why are they all spamming eggs? Are they trying to say my head looks like an egg? Are they trying to say my body looks like a body does look like an egg. Look at the body. Look at the body. It looks like an egg. Now I can't unsee an egg. Look at the body. It literally looks like an egg.
Nope.
DJ, ban all the eggs. Ban them. Ban every egg in the chat right now. This is ridiculous. We can't have these eggs. But BitBoy, I like eggs. I don't want to ban them. Please don't make me ban them. I like eggs, BitBoy. All right, I'm done. I'm done. All right, Algo is pushing. I guess it's at the same level it was earlier. 182. 182. Go back to Algo here. Oh man. All right. Oh man, I'm done. I can't breathe. Oh, I can't breathe. All right. There's literally nothing going on in the charts, guys. I mean, I wish there was. Look at everything. It's just down 0.5%. Let's see if anything, anything's going down in the crypto land. Yeah, sand. I got you on on sand, Chris. I got you on sand. Valus. Any of you guys on Valus? I was looking at some of these coins that just got into the top 100 today. I haven't really done my. I don't really know too much about Secret. I don't really know too much about Valus. But these are two ones that I've seen that have been absolutely mooning. The last couple. Really, the last couple. Is Secret a? I think someone was talking about it today. A privacy. Yeah, privacy coin. Okay. I don't know if I love that. Yeah, but Secret and Valus. What's Valus? What is this? Fastest EVM blockchain with highest security. Okay. What is it? Okay. Nothing too groundbreaking there. Nothing too groundbreaking there, it seems. But at least I haven't really. It's just a quick research on it. Near Protocol is actually going off too, and Cosmos. Let's take a look at Cosmos. Cosmos is a pretty popular one. Let's do Atom, and then I'll do Sand for my guy Chris in the chat. Do Atom. Look at Atom. I really want to play the pub song. That's why. There's no volume. Mike was singing "There's no volume," by the way. You didn't hear him. No, but Adam is. What else can I say about Adam? I mean, you guys can see it here yourself. You can see it here yourself. A little left shoulder, a little head, a little right shoulder. Broke the neckline. Broke the little neckline. Let me actually get rid of all this crap here. You broke the neckline here, which is beautiful. And I assume at this point for Adam, you gotta have already broken. No, you didn't yet. But it's gonna put you right above your highs, apparently. 45.58 to target. Obviously, you gotta break. Let's actually take fibs here. See what we're looking at. Yeah, we just wicked up to the 786. So this could be a little bit of an issue short term. See if the 4 hour has any bearish div. Yeah, 4 hour has a little bit bearish diversion. So I wouldn't be surprised to get a little bit of pullback here. You're at the 786. You got a little bit of bearish div on the highs there. I wouldn't be surprised if this come back, maybe back test the golden pocket here zone between 36 and 35 before maybe continuing up just to reset that divergence. But on the dailies, which really matters, daily looks beautiful. You still got plenty of room to run on the daily. Once that does settle over the course, maybe the next day or two, I mean, you got to assume that this is probably going to go up and test highs. You got to assume on Adam. So Adam's obviously looking juicy there. Juicy as always. You can't get too juicy than that. Can't get too much store juicy. Boots. What's going on, Boots? Boots with the fur. The whole club is looking at Boots. She make them know. Boots get low. I haven't heard that song in so long. Boots. What's going on in the chat, Boots? The boots with the fur. Oh, man. Let's see. Is that the magic 8 ball? Said Bobby. The magic 8 ball. It's probably just as accurate as this. Let me check my crystal ball. What do you think's more accurate, guys? Let me know in the chat. What do you think is more accurate? Raheem said Jordan's gonna end the stream early today. What do you think? What do you think's more accurate? A crystal ball or a magic 8 ball? Let me know in the chat. Hey, you never know. I mean, what's more accurate is predicting Bitcoin's next move. Let's give you 3 options. A crystal ball, a magic 8 ball, or my grandma. Which one do you think gave the most accurate prediction on Bitcoin? Crystal ball, magic 8 ball, or my grandma? They're all accurate. They're all more accurate than me. I'll say that. All right. So it's the new boots. The new boots. I choose dark games. It's more accurate. Nice. Granny. I think Granny's probably pretty accurate. Granny's probably pretty accurate. We know how Granny is.
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
Granny's one of the best. I love Granny. Granny. She might be watching right now. She could be watching right now. She might be. Maybe she'll text me. Graham. Are you watching?
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
All right, let's do sand for Chris. I forgot about Chris. Sorry, man. I forgot about you, dude. I totally apologize. I get carried away. My attention span's very, very low. I get carried away pretty easily. All right. So sand. Let's see. Sand and Mana need to kick themselves in the butt, man. We need to give Sand and Mana a little bit of a kick in the butt because, you know, obviously, I mean, we can't get too greedy. I mean, they were going off earlier, a couple weeks ago. So I guess we can't get too greedy on Mana and Sand. But I'm getting a little greedy. I'm getting a little bit greedy here. But you got to assume you definitely coiling up for a move. You're definitely coiling up for a move. You got lower highs and you got higher lows coming in. Right? So there's definitely some type of move coming in. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But you know, Jamie said, I absolutely hate my crypto journey. Hate it. Bro. Jamie, holy moly. You sound like this.
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
Actually, no, you sound like this. You sound like this.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
I love the nope. I might just keep that. But yeah, you got to assume this breaks to the upside. I mean, it's you're in an uptrend, okay? You're in an uptrend. These typically break to the upside. Now, what I will say is, let's actually zoom in a little bit. Yeah, the 4 hour. 4 hours looking a little dicey. You are breaking your 4 hour lows. So that's looking a little bit dicey here on the 4 hour. Let's see. It's all about where you close, though. I would say it's all about where you close. If you can actually come back up and close back above 557, I think there's a good shot that you could have a little bit of a double bottom here, and then make your way to the upside. You know, where you got to have a boom, boom, boom off the previous highs and a continuation. So, I mean, at this point, you're kind of at support, right? You're at your previous highs trying to flip into support, but you need to hold this 557 level ish, right? I mean, you can be slightly below. I mean, it's not a perfect support line, but it's more of a general range here. But I like this as a possible double bottom if you can close above that previous wick there. You close below it, always a possible chance you come back down and test the support again, back down to 522. But if you close above it, I like, there's no divergence, which is sort of keeping me a little bit skeptical. If there was bullish divergence here, I'd be a little bit more confident on the move bounce back up. But if you do get a close above there, you actually see where the daily EMA ribbon's sitting. Yeah, you're inside of it right now. And it spans to the bottom, so that's not gonna tell you too much. But yeah, I mean, you can basically see the setup, right? Previous resistance flipping into support when you zoom out. So you got to assume if you close above this, looking for a move up, close below, looking for a move down, in the basic scenario. But, you know, if we're looking at just the macro time frame, I'm going to say this breaks up, especially if Bitcoin stays steady. If Bitcoin stays steady the next few weeks, I got to assume this breaks to the upside at some point. $11 target. That's obviously if Bitcoin stays steady and doesn't dump. If Bitcoin dumps, well,
nope.
You're going down. You're going down. Jamie said, so much unrealized losses. So much unrealized losses. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Why are you guys saying BitBoy's in the chat? Oh, there's a fake BitBoy in here? Might be. There's a fake BitBoy in the chat. BitBoy was here in. BitBoy was here in a couple weeks ago. He was in the chat. We've had a lot of special guests in the chat. We've had a lot of special guests in this chat. We've had George in the chat. We've had Ben Cowan in the chat. We've had BitBoy in the chat. We've had Four Flies in the chat for a different reason. We've had Optic Alert in the chat for a bad reason. Sometimes it's for bad reason. We've had Four Flies and Optic Alert in the chat for bad reasons because we were making fun of their charts. But we've had a lot of people on here, man. Who else do we have? Savvy's probably watching, but he won't comment. We had a lot of special guests in here. So we had Dale in here. Yep, we had Dale special guest. Jay Lee. Yep. We had Jordan's grandma in the chat. Yep. We had a lot of people in here. BitBoy. Java's in the chat. I know there's other people out there that are watching, right? Because I watch a bunch of other people too. So I know there's other people watching right now and they're too scared to put yourself in the chat. I know you're out there. Put yourself in the chat. I know you're just too scared to. But that's okay. I don't really comment on other people's streams too. The reason why I don't is because I don't have the little check, at least yet. We're getting the check this year. We will be getting the check this year, 110%. will be getting the check this year. But I don't have the check. So a lot of people, if I do comment in the chat, a lot of people are like, that's a fake Jordan. And like, it's not a fake me. But people think it's a fake me because I don't have the little verified check. That's why I usually don't comment it in chat. Once I do, I'll be commenting in the chats. But it's not really a point because every time I comment in the chat, people are like, that's fake. He's fake. Right? You get all the bobs. I mean, I get it. Everyone thinks everyone's fake, right? But you got all the bobs in the chat saying, that's a fake Jordan. Ban him. Ban him. He's fake. He is fake. Ban him out of the chat. I think I've been banned out of like 2 chats. It's funny. 4 flies. Slim Shady. Banter. Jabba is watching. Yeah. Jabba is watching. What is it? 8:30? It's 8:30. It's 8:30, guys. I mean, like we said, there's not too much else going on. Not really anything as far as the top alts here. We looked at pretty much everything that is worth looking at, I think, in my opinion. So I'm probably going to call it a stream. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit up that like button before you go. Really helps out the channel. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new. I also appreciate that. We're I don't know if we're hit 62K tonight, but we got to be pretty close, I assume. If not, we'll do it tomorrow. But anyways, appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Make sure you guys go follow me on Twitter. Links in the description below. If you guys do want to trade, if you guys do like to trade, right? I don't usually trade, but if you guys do like to trade, use my Bybit link or my Prime XBT link in the description below. You guys get a bonus after you deposit if you guys do want to trade some Bitcoin and altcoins. Catch you guys tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there, be square. Don't panic, sell your crypto. And most of all, don't panic, sell yo crypto. All right? Peace out, guys.